Alright, can you guys hear me? Alright, can you guys hear me? Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, can you guys hear me now? Alright, can you guys hear me now? Alright, so this is fine. The only problem is that I can hear my own voice right now. So, that should be fine. But if you guys can all hear me, then I think that we are good. Guys hear me now? Alright. That should be fine. But if you guys can all hear me, as far as the quality, oh yes, that's right. Good call there. Alright, good. Thank you. So, as far as the quality, you should just be able to go where it's set, go right here and change the quality to HD, because I have it streaming in like 4 different qualities. So, it should be okay there. Alright, so, basically, in this live stream, we are going to make a plugin that will cause a bunch of special things to happen on New Year's, when it hits New Year's. So today I spent a little bit of time experimenting because this was kind of confusing, how to get this to work. So I figured this part out, and I'm just going to quickly explain to you how this works. So for those of you that don't know, date is a class in Java that essentially just, represents a date. So I have a few important things here. The first is this date called New Year, and basically that represents the New Year of 2014. Now, if you look at the parameters I passed, that may not make sense, but the first parameter is the year. Now, year 0 is 1900, so if I were to put 0 there, it would be the year 1900. So by putting 114, it will make it 2014. The second parameter, I believe, is the month. Yes, so the month, I have it set at 0 right now, because 0 month is the first month in Java. But for whatever reason, if you want it to be the first day, then you put a 1 for day. So that's about all with the New Year. Basically, this date, as you can see, is set for the year 2014. the first month, and the first date. And so as soon as it changes to that date, we'll have what we want. We also have a Boolean called New Year, which represents, it represents when there's a new year. So it will set the Boolean New Year to true, and that will be helpful for when we do stuff with listeners. So in the public void on enable, we register a repeating task, and what it'll do is every second, it gets the current date. By instantiating date, that'll give you the current date. And what we're doing is we're basically checking all of these different things for equality. The one thing that I found is if you just do now.equals new year, it doesn't work, and I think it has to do with milliseconds, and the milliseconds don't exactly align, and then it doesn't work. But if you do it this way, with each thing, the date, the day, the hours, the minutes, the month, the seconds, and the year, then it does work, because I tested that with some sample dates, and it did work. So basically all we have here is we set the Boolean new year to be true. Alright, so that's basically what I did now. For Jake, I'm using a MacBook Pro, so I'm using the built-in trackpad. I do not use mice, I use the built-in trackpad. It's very nice. I like the gestures. Alright, so basically I compiled a little list right here of all of the different things that I think that the plugin should do. When it hits New Year's, it will give everyone cake. It will add some potion effects, like I guess jumping and whatever. It will spawn a ton of fireworks. I'm thinking it'll spawn fireworks, spawn a firework at every player. So every second it'll spawn a new firework at each player's location. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe some kind of sounds, like playing, just different sounds, and maybe so effects, like maybe some TNT explosions or like particle effects when players run around. Wither text, maybe like a Happy New Year thing. I know that was a little bit finicky in the video, but we can try that. And I thought maybe we could op everyone. I'm not sure if we are actually going to do that, because I don't want to completely ruin the server. But maybe we could do something like that, because this is just a server that I'm using for this video. It was provided to me graciously by Deal Me Hosting. So I want to thank them very much for sponsoring me with this free server that we can all join. As far as the server, if you go to the stream and you click more event details, you'll see the server IP right there. So you can feel free to join the server right now. I'm not going to go on it until around 11:50 when we start the countdown. So if you want to join the server now, you can. But if you want to chat with me, you can. You would have to use the live stream right here. All right, and let's take off the op, everyone. Apparently that's not such a great idea, so we're just not going to do that. But maybe we could do something like flying, because I don't really care if you guys fly around. Alright. So, let's just go through, and we'll go through and implement all of these different things. So, we'll assume that when this occurs, that everyone will be on the server. So, inside of this if statement right here, where it says New Year equals true, we're going to have all of the people. We're going to have all the different things that run. So we can actually remove this, because I was thinking about doing it a different way, but we can just do it this way. And yes, I'm aware that I'm aware that a lot of you are up at odd hours. Maybe it hasn't been New Year's for you yet. Maybe it's really early in the morning. But thank you for sticking with me. It really means a lot. And yes, the server is 1.7.2. So yes, I will be using what is it, 1.7.4 when I'm on the server. The IP, as I said before, go to more event details, and the server IP is right there. I'll just put it in the chat so you guys can find it easily. Alright. So let's go check the list. Alright, so the first thing, so what we're going to want to do is, for most of these things, we want to iterate over all of the players on the server and do different things like adding cake and whatever. So let's just go ahead and say for player P, bucket.getServer get online players, import player, and then we are going to go ahead and, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give them some cake. So we'll go ahead and say, actually we'll do that outside of the loops since it's more efficient. Item stack cake equals new item stack material.cake. We'll give them one cake, and we'll say okay, we will say item meta equals cake dot get item meta. Jake, when it says only say play online offline, I was getting that before the stream. I quit the launcher and started it again, and it worked. If everyone's having that problem, I'll try turning the server to offline mode, and then it should be fine. But we'll figure that out. All right, so we'll just give the cake a name. Set display name. Check color green 2014 cake. So then we'll oh yes, and then cake dot set item meta p dot get inventory dot add item cake. Jake, just keep trying every so often, and if it doesn't work in a little bit, then I'll turn the server to offline mode and restart it, and then we should be good. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that takes care of cake. Let's add like a jump potion effect so you can jump around in happiness. P dot add potion effect, new potion effect. Potion effect takes the potion effect type, the duration, and the amplifier. Potion effect type dot jump, the amplifier, and then the duration, I believe. No, the duration, then the amplifier. For the length, we're going to use integer.max value, so it'll just be more or less forever. That's the largest number that an integer could possibly be. And for the amplifier, we'll do like, not 12, we'll do like 2. That should be good. Alright, so that takes care of potion effects. Alright, fireworks. So I think fireworks is going to be pretty interesting. We're going to do this outside of the loop. But basically what I'm thinking that we're going to do is we'll say that every second a firework will spawn at each player's location. So bucket.getScheduler.schedule sync repeating task. That's supposed to be this new runnable public void run. And by the way, guys, if you have any requests for something, let me know. Just anything that you want to happen at New Year's that you think would be kind of fun. So just feel free to let me know. Okay. Oh, oops. This is supposed to be New Year's.this. That's important. You don't necessarily need to know what that means, but that's very important. Alright. Firework lag. I was testing fireworks on a map before, and it was spawning a ton of fireworks, and it wasn't lagging. So I don't think it will. So, alright, I guess I could do it maybe, let's just say, every 5 seconds. So, that'll run every 5 seconds, and that should be fine. Alex, Magic Battle, I'm not sure if that was fixed or not. I think people have been working on it, and I don't really have time to get an arena and put it on and stuff like that. But if we have some time, we can find something to do on the server. I could grab some kind of I could grab a plugin or something, I don't know. So, we were doing fireworks. So we'll go ahead and say Alright, that's fine. I will stay off of the server for now. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so first for player p bucket.getServer.get online players, and let's just quickly go back to join firework to grab this. Alright, and then what we'll do is we're going to take this code that we've used before, but we're going to implement random to it so that it will be, there we go, that should work. Alright, so we're going to, hang on, so we're going to modify this to use random. So we're going to make, let's just do it up in here, private random r equals new random. Random was featured in, I believe, episode 36. You know, random number generator, pretty nice. So, for type, you can see that type is an enumerator, and if we want to get a random value in an enumerator, then what you can do is you can say type.values. That returns an array of type, or whatever the enumerator is, and we can get it at position r.nextInt. And then you can give it a number, the roof, which we want to be type.values.length. That code looks kind of confusing, but basically it just picks a random constant from the type enumerator. As far as New Year's ball kit, I don't quite understand that, and I don't really know how to do some kind of a New Year's ball thing. I'd assume it's possible, probably with a mod, but I'm not completely sure. Again, alright, so color is not an enumerator, but the better thing about it is that we can use this method called fromRGB, and basically this will generate not one of the set colors, but a completely random color. So chances are two fireworks probably won't be the exact same color. Now, for those of you that don't know how RGB works, it takes three values, red, green, and blue, and I believe that they can't be larger than 256. So we're going to say r.nextInt with 256 as the roof. And basically this will just generate a completely random color, which I think will be pretty cool. And we'll do the same thing for fade. So by using the random stuff here, I'm hoping that it will enable a ton of different things. As far as falling gravel, where gravel is the ball, I don't really think that would work because gravel just falls immediately and it just falls immediately. It wouldn't really work with the countdown. Alright, thank you guys for the correction. I'm used to 256. It's like a, common number as far as computers, but I will change that to make the roof 255. Alright, thanks guys. So that would save a potential error. That's very good. Alright, so now we have the fireworks implemented, and fireworks will be, custom, different colors every time. As far as the wither stuff, I think that's on the, that is on the list, and I'm going to do that. So we can have like the wither text that says Happy New Year's, and if you want to put it in rainbow, we can do that. Jake, as far as flying, remember player has a set fly enabled and set flying method. So what I'll do is when it hits 2014, in this code right here, I'll just when I go through all the players, I'll do it right now. Player.set fly.set. What was it? It was set flying, but I believe that you need to do you have to enable flying first. So let me check on that. Yes, the plugin source will be in the description. There's not really going to be anything new here. It's just going to be a lot of it's just going to be a lot of a review of all the different things that we did. But yes, it will be in the description. Alright, thank you, Alex. And Jake, yes, this is how Essentials does it. Alright. Next up on the list is effects. I'm sure that you guys have heard of Blaze of Glory or something like that. Basically, whenever you run around, it will, whenever you run around, it'll put a thing down there. Good point, Christopher. Interesting. I did not even realize that it was a loop inside of a loop. Alright, so, I guess we should probably fix that. Actually, alright, bye, Christian, and if I pronounce that right, and thank you for staying up and hanging out. Oh yes, I see what you mean. Okay, so it'll run every second it'll start this. Actually, I'm sorry, that is correct, and the fact that it's in here, the way that the outer loop works is it will check every second if the date is correct, and then if the date, so if everything matches and if it is the new year, it'll run through everything, and then the last thing that I have to put in here is return, or actually, I guess we want to cancel the event. So it's running inside of a loop, but once this if statement tests true, then it won't keep running the task, and then it should be okay. So let's go ahead and add that private int task ID, and we'll say TID equals bucket.getServer. Okay, so task ID, I don't know if I ever covered this in a video, but basically every process has a unique ID, and you can cancel them that way. Few things. How long will the plugin take? Not too long. It'll be done definitely by New Year's. The stream will go on for another hour because 12 a.m. is New Year's, and then we can jump around for a few minutes and be happy, and then it'll probably be over. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it's 11:25 here. You can always just check my date up there. Confetti. What I don't understand what you mean by confetti. I don't know if you could explain how that works. And your name is Creeper Swag 34 as you requested. Ryan CP. As I mentioned in my last Magic Battle video, the source code is on GitHub. You can easily contribute to it. So if you know how to do that, then you can go ahead and fork the code, add your new wands, and then you can request a pull request. If you don't know how to do that, just send me an email, and I could implement something like that. That would be pretty easy. Alright, so those are all the questions for now. So let's just finish implementing this task ID. So it'll run through all this code, and then at the very bottom we want to say bucket.getServer.getScheduler.cancelTaskTID, because alright, so basically it'll run through, it'll do all this stuff, and then it'll cancel the task, so the task won't keep running. If we left the task running, it actually wouldn't matter, because it's just going to keep testing false for this if statement, because the seconds are going to be wrong, and then eventually the minutes, and so on and so forth. But I guess it would probably be better to do that anyways. Alright. Good. So, now we have the completely random fireworks. So let's do effects. And we can go ahead and put this right here as far as the effects. And we'll say p.play effect entity effect dot. And I think we want, or sorry, I don't think that this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to be p.get world.play effect, and it will be p.get location. The effect will be effect dot. I think it's blaze shoot. Correct me if I'm wrong. The one that looks like a blaze, like the particles for a blaze, like the nice red or orange particles. I believe that is correct. And then the effect, I think, the last parameter, let's just make that 1. That's, I believe, like the intensity, but I think if we just leave that at 1, it should be good. So when it launches the fireworks, it'll give you a nice, like, blaze effect where you are. So that pretty much covers effects. Alright, so as far as wither text, let's go find important message. And let's grab packet utils, because we're going to need that over here. We need to re-import everything, I believe, because it's strange. Alright, let's see. I don't know if any of you guys know why this is happening. I'm getting a bunch of errors on packets, jump effect, flying mode enabled, and every 5 seconds, completely random firework will show up. and the effect will play. Can you guys still, oh. Alright, can you guys see and hear me again? Alright, I'm not exactly sure what happened. The page over here started saying in the bottom I was like loading and having trouble loading or something, and then I guess the stream cut out. I have no idea what happened. Wi-Fi didn't have any problem, but hopefully that won't happen again, and we should be good. So, looks like I'm doing fine again. Alright, so, the New Year's plugin is 99% complete. The last thing that I want to do is implement a failsafe, because you always need a failsafe. And, just in case, for whatever reason, if this doesn't work, just in case for whatever reason, if this doesn't work, we will, I'll have a little command in there that I can run that will automatically trigger it. Creeper Swag 34, I do play the drums, and I've been playing since 5th grade. Unknown Stalker, I got the idea for doing this today, so I didn't really have too much time to worry about it, and if I'm not mistaken, I wasn't able to find any live streaming software for Twitch that worked on Macs. It looked like it was all, I went on the Twitch website and it looked like it was all for PC. So if you see, if you can find any Mac software for it, please let me know. I wasn't able to find any, and I figured I tested this and it worked, and after promising and failing to deliver live streams a lot in the past, I just figured that this worked and it was fine. What grade am I in? I am in 9th grade. Open Broadcaster. Send me a comment or an email and I will answer. I'll take a look at it. Thanks. As far as my personal life, I mean, I don't mind questions like what grade am I in, but don't get too personal, because I've never met any of you, and you know, internet safety. Alright, bunch of things about sounds. The reason why I took that off the list was because I figured that the fireworks every 5 seconds would make a sound. We could do like note blocks, and in fact, I bet we could implement, maybe we could implement some kind of a random thing with that. I'm not sure. Let's just take a look at that. Player.getWorld.play sound p.get location. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, so here are the different notes. I see it has all of the different notes on here. Once again, it is an enumerator. The only problem is that it contains a ton of different things. So I could just say, like, note.piano, but actually I believe that note works a different way. I think note's a class, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, okay, so note is a class, and it takes an integer. Now, I don't know. Okay, so here, the note value has to be between 0 and 24. So we can use a random number. So we can use r.nextInt 24. As far as a primary server, this is not, of course, going to be a primary server. This is just for tonight, and it's going to shut down probably tomorrow or after the live stream. As far as a primary server, I've been thinking about it, and I probably will do it because I know that most of my subscribers are Minecraft players, and I also know that I have demonstrated, 2 mini games and a bunch of other cool plugins, and I think that running a primary server would be pretty cool. So I probably will do something like that, but that wouldn't happen for a little while. It would take a while to get everything set up. I haven't started with that, but I've definitely considered it. Alright, so now we have our random note, and I'm not sure if you can just put the note in there. I'm not sure. Maybe. Let's try it. For both of these other ones, I think it's like volume and distance or something, but we'll just keep that at 1. Alright, bye, Dumbfounded99, and thank you for joining us. I'm not sure if you guys know how to do this, and it might actually be in one of my other pieces of code as far as playing sounds, because I made this note here, but it won't let me play it. So if you guys know it off the top of your head, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see if I can find it. Vanish tag steps. RTP. What is RTP? Oh yes, random teleport. Okay, that's not it. Forget the sound. Alright, give me 1 second. If I can't find that one project, then I'll forget about it. Sound. Here it is. Oh, so this just plays the gas scream. So, I don't know how to go about playing the sound like that. So I'll just have to use we'll do a random sound. I think that would be interesting. It could be any sound that you've ever heard in Minecraft, and I think that would be pretty interesting. Type.values.length. So let's just take this out. So that does cover some sound. So basically, when New Year's hits, looks like some interesting stuff is going to happen. So one quick thing before this is done, at least for now, is I want to take all of this code right here, and I'm going to put it in a method. Wait, hang on. I copied, what did I do wrong? I think hang on, I copied something wrong. Oh yes, this part I think. Here, let's see. Okay, so I'm supposed to leave that and take this. Alright, we're good. So now we're just going to go ahead and make a private void, yay, we'll call it, appbrit98. I agree. I have no idea why that happened. When I went to test the live screen and I saw that, I was annoyed by that. Apparently you have to pay for a subscription in order to remove that. I'm not gonna invest any money in this because I don't think it would be worth it for me, and I'll look into some kind of something like that in the future. Oh wow, that's interesting. Thank you, Nun Shabaloon. That's I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but I'm going to leave it right here where with playing the random sound, but That's interesting. I didn't notice that, so thank you. As far as setting a custom name for players, you mean like a nickname kind of thing? Oh, hey. Hey, Aiden. It's been a while. Alright. So the last thing that I want to quickly do is the command, just in case it hits New Year's and it doesn't work, you know, we have a backup. And one problem that I know that we're going to run into is it seems like it lags by about 10 seconds. So when New Year's hits, you guys might be 10 seconds by. You might be at the start of the 10 seconds, and I might be already done. But I don't think that there's currently a way around that. Alright, so it looks like we got to finish this up pretty quickly. So I'm going to talk a little bit less and type a little bit more. I'm putting a permission right here so that, you know, we don't have everyone running the New Year command and everything goes crazy. Creeper Swag 34, your ideas don't suck. I don't know exactly what you would mean by that as far as like I don't know how the whole nickname thing would work unless you just mean like a plugin for changing people's nicknames like Essentials. Do I play Call of Duty? No, I don't play video games too much. If I ever do play video games, it would be on Steam. I do play games on there sometimes, but I don't really play console games, and I don't like shooting games and whatever. Yes, it's true that I don't have a permission plugin. I guess I can check if they're an op, but without a permissions plugin, it'll basically, it wouldn't work for anyone unless you're op. So it's not that important, but we'll just go ahead with this. So if exclamation points, or we'll just say if sender.isOp, because if it's not, I don't really need to send a message because you guys know. We have permission to put the cake down. You're in adventure mode right now, so I'm not completely sure. If you are low on hunger and you want me to heal you or kill you or so you can get your hunger back, I can do that for you. Aiden, as far as private stuff, please send me a message on Skype. I like talking with you, but I don't want to. It's not important to mention that kind of stuff here. As far as redoing Java tutorials, that is my plan. After this permissions plugin, and then redo Java tutorials, because the current ones are not that great. Creeper Swag 34, my school's computer science. It's incredibly boring, and the teacher that I have is not very good. So, you know, it's not all bad. The login servers are down. If you guys are having that issue, I'll just change it to offline mode. In fact, Calum, can you just change it to offline mode and then restart the server? That would be pretty helpful. And then, alright, so let's just quickly finish this. So, if the sender is op, then it will run yay. So only I can do that, and that will only happen if the plugin doesn't work, but that should be fine. Creeper Swag 34. Where did I learn Java? I took a 5-day summer camp. I didn't learn that much, and it was a really obscure way of teaching it. It wasn't that great, but after that, I learned the rest of it on my own. It wasn't until let me see. yeah, it was a few years ago, so I didn't have a computer science class, and I learned it, on my own through, websites and pretty much. I didn't actually use YouTube a lot in learning it, which might seem kind of ironic, but I did learn a little bit of my stuff, or a good amount from a YouTube channel called what is it, XX Snipers XD. He was a friend of mine, and he taught me a lot of stuff. Did I learn a lot in 5 days? It was really confusing, and it was really tough for me. I didn't learn too much, but that's actually where I made my first Minecraft plugin called Infirmary. It was a terrible healing plugin. Basically, we were doing all the other weird stuff, and I was working on that plugin. Whenever the teacher saw me doing it, he would always get mad at me for doing it, but I did complete it before the class was over. I showed it to my parents, and then I put it on Bucket Dev, and thus began my years of coding, or year of coding, I believe. Alright, so this all looks good. Last thing to do, delete packet utils. And then registering the command. How I thought of working with Hypixel. He's the designer. He's like the builder, or and I know that he has a big server. I don't know if I'm big. I know that he's like pretty big or popular, or he has a big server. So I don't know if he would ever find me. If you're talking about contract work, maybe. If you're talking about other stuff, I don't know. Ben, the IP is under more event details right there. And other people also have the IP, so they should be able to give it to you. So, right there. We gotta get this going quick. New year, I think. New year, usage / command. Description is manually activate New Year's functions. Alright, so that should be fine. Let's go ahead and export this and get this up, because it's 11:48 here and we're getting close to New Year's. So I'm going to export this locally as New Year's. Then we're going to head over to FileZilla, and here's New Year's, here's the plugins folder. Put that up there. And alright, so New Year's is now up. So that should be good. That should be up. Creeper Swag 34. If you need help, feel free to send me an email, and I can try to find some time to help you with anything. Of course, I can't do it right now because I'm doing this, and then I'm going to bed. But send me an email. Alright, so I am on the server now, and I'm going to reload the server. Alright, let's just make sure. Alright, so the New Year's plugin is on the server. So that should all be good. It should automatically activate itself, and if not, then we do have a backup. So let me just quickly, since this doesn't have seconds, actually, I think if I set it to analog, yeah, it will give me seconds, but let me just quickly see if I can find a New Year's countdown. Just to have in the corner. That would be pretty helpful. Countdown to New Year's. 500. Okay, so this is it. So it's pretty close. Let me just get this. Let's get that bigger. Here we go. So then let me put this up here. And I'll put this down here. go down to the chat. Alright, there we go. So now, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. That's basically the time we have until New Year's. So, there's not too much to do. Creeper Swag 34. Funny that you mentioned that. I went on the Bucket forums, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I noticed that I was tagged on a forum post for someone requested a Pogo Stick plugin. So I checked that out. Apparently it already exists, and I thought that was pretty funny. Caleb, I don't need this server up past the event because this is just, you know, temporary, but as I said, I will begin working on an official server that will feature, you know, my mini games and maybe some other stuff, and I think it would be cool. You know, I would find some time to go on there, and you know, I think that would be pretty cool. So that's good. 7.5 minutes. Not too much to do except run around in a circle and talk because I like hearing my own voice. So if you guys have any questions or if you need anything, just let me know while we count this down. Otherwise, there's not too much to do. Might as well give you give another shout out to hosting company Deal Me Hosting. I spoke with the owner today, and he just quickly set up the server for me with no hassle. So you know, you guys should definitely check them out. They're very good. Am I going to have TeamSpeak? I've never used TeamSpeak. I know what it is. I mean, if it were a heavily requested feature, sure, I could set up a TeamSpeak server. As far as mini games, I will occasionally do contract work. It's usually paid because, especially with mini games, they take a while to make, and I'm busy as far as, you know, school and other stuff. But you know, if you were really interested, you could contact me. Alright, so we're at about 5.5 minutes, a little bit more. Drop party. I could do that. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Did my audio cut out? Okay. Alright, good. So, okay, alright, I just wanted to make sure that, that you guys could. Alright, well, it looks like most people are saying yes, so, for those of you saying no, it might be your side, but, yes, it should be okay right now. Alright, I'm not going to restart my client right now because we're really close and I don't want to, like, have any login issues. But I'll check it out. Did I make my own skin? A friend made it for me a while ago, at least a few months ago. I don't actually play Minecraft too much. I used to play it more, so I never changed the skin, and I actually like it. So it was custom made by a friend, but so I did not make it, but it was custom made with the P and the headphones, which I requested. And red is my favorite color. Thank you to everyone. So let me quickly, Alex Geo 11901 player 2 Pogo Stick 29. There we go. I'm not going to give away op because it was requested by the hosting company that I not do that, and I'm gonna have to agree with them because I don't want any problems with that. But assuming that this all works, fly mode should work, and I'm hoping that this should work, and if not, then I will definitely fix it. And yeah, again, thank you to everyone who stayed up. I mean, I thought I was staying up late, being until midnight, but with all of you guys staying up very late, it's very nice of you to be dedicated like that. Oops. There we go. Let's make it. Oops. How do we make it? You guys mind someone setting it to night again? I don't exactly know how. And what we're gonna do is when the countdown starts, in the chat I will post the 10. Hang on one second. All right, thank you. I tried time set night and it didn't get it dark enough. This is perfect. When the countdown begins, I'll post the the 10-second countdown in the chat because I know that the live stream lags a little bit, and that should be fine. One thing that I forgot, did this even this doesn't even broadcast a message. I don't know if I have time to fix it. Let's see if I can get this up here. Whew. Alright, there we go. Speed coding. Yeah, as far as the countdown, I didn't actually think of that. That would be a pretty good idea. Yes, we are down to 1 minute. So, yeah, I can see that it's lagging. The live stream is lagging. And, yes, starting at 10 seconds. I'm right now at 35 seconds, so starting at 10 seconds, I'm going to do the countdown, and I'm really hoping that this will work. I did test it earlier, and it worked. So, should be good. Alright, it's nighttime again. Alright, we're down to 20 seconds. So, alright, here we go, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it didn't work. Happy New Year! Yay! Woo! Yay! Yay! Everyone's happy. Jumping around. Yay! Yay! Woohoo! That was totally worth it. That 1 hour of work. Looks like it worked. I guess are the fireworks working? Oh wow, I'm getting a lot of lag. But oh yeah, there you go, fireworks. There's a firework up there. Alright. Oh good, so flying works as well. Alright. So again, Happy New Year to everyone. And I hope that you all enjoyed this first successful live stream. I finally got a live stream to work, and I'm glad that we could hang out for an hour and celebrate New Year's. So this video, apparently if you don't pay live stream, they'll take the video down. So I'm gonna put this video on my YouTube channel so you guys and everyone else can watch this. But thank you guys for joining. And my friend Luke, who few of you may know from the Steve vs. Wild series we did a long time ago, he says hi as well. And LOL. So I guess that's about it. We have everything worked out great, and I'm so glad that all of you guys spent your New Year's hanging out with me. It was pretty fun. Ryan, as far as a pull request, just email me a link to your repository and I'll either grab the code or I'll just let you know how to, do it. So just don't worry about that. We can celebrate and hang out. Alright, so hang on 1 second. Survival, there we go. Would it take a lot of money to store virtual chests? A lot of memory. No. I mean, if you had a ton of people, maybe. Am I uploading tomorrow? I'm going to try to get this video up on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow so that you guys and everyone else can view it on YouTube. And tomorrow I'm going to try to get a video up beginning permissions. Do I play on MC HG? That's the Hunger Games server. No, I don't, because I don't do I don't play Minecraft that much. So no, I've played it before, but I don't play it now. I'm using Deal Me Hosting to host the server. They graciously provided the server for free, which was very nice of them, and you guys should check them out. Do I take graphics requests? I did not actually make any of the graphics on my channel. They were made by a friend, but I got them from a friend. And thank you very much, Sensei Tech USA, and everyone. Please do have a good New Year. I'm having some trouble talking right now, I guess because I'm tired, but if you guys have any other questions or anything, just go ahead and ask. My favorite color is red. Am I uploading tomorrow? As I said before, I'm going to upload this video tomorrow, and I'm also going to upload, I'm going to try to upload the first video of the Permission series. Griffin PvP. There you go. And goodbye to everyone who's leaving now, and thank you very much for joining me. For those of you that want to stay, I'll stay for a little bit and hang out and talk. So that's about it for this video, and thank you guys for supporting me. I honestly didn't expect to have so many people, because I know it's New Year's and a lot of people would spend their time doing other things, but I'm glad that all of you guys took the time to join me. Am I gonna have a code download? Yes, the code for this plugin will be available in the description of the YouTube video when I upload it. If you urgently need the code, I could email it to you if you send me an email. Shout out to Ryan CP Expert, who requested a shout out, and the server IP is under event details right there. By the way, to everyone who's sending me a private message, everyone can see that. Ben, if you're talking about a game plugin, I've never heard of Nerf War. I mean, I could look into it if you guys are really interested. But, you know, I never had a plan for it. Let's see. Anything else that I miss? If you guys want to add me on Skype, you can go ahead. I will. If you can just send me a request on Skype, and I'll add you. That's fine. So you can go ahead and you can add me on Skype and talk and whatever. Will I make survival games? I know that survival games has been a big request. I could make survival games. I've already made 2 plugins, and I know that they're similar. Survival games is similar to the other ones, and a problem that I've found is when I do like the settings manager and the commands, I know that they're very boring because all of you guys have, like, you've already seen it multiple times. So that's a problem with that's the problem with having a lot of these different game plugins. But if you guys are really interested, I guess I could. But honestly, you could take the game export, like, you know, you could take the code and then you could just add any of the features for survival games. My Skype, I'll put that up. Oh, there's no broadcast. It's say. So that's my Skype, if you want to add me. I don't do voice or video chats 99% of the time, but if you just wanted to text chat or if you needed help with a quick bug, you can feel free to add me. I don't think that the end is enabled. I think I actually disabled it. If you guys really want, I could enable it, I guess. And, you know, I guess we're done, so you guys can just do whatever you want. If you guys want, like, creative mode or whatever, you can fly around. Alright. Alright, is this stream still on? Is this stream still working? Because my, I'm getting a spinner thing right here. Okay, good. So the stream is looking good. And, alright, yeah, I guess as far as that add a thing, I guess I would need to use a command block, and they're disabled right now. So I guess I probably can't really do that. After this, I'm probably going to go to bed because it's midnight here, and I'm not into staying up really late or doing all-nighters or whatever. Game mode. So, yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. Or if you guys have any questions, then let me know. Otherwise, I will hop around on the server for a few minutes, and then I'm going to sign off. I can leave the server running if you want, and then I'll get the video up on YouTube. I'm not going to give anyone op right now. But if you guys want game mode, if you want creative, that's fine. You can trash the server. Just try not to crash it and lag everyone out. I don't do animation. I don't know how, so I can't really help you guys there. Alright. So you guys should have creative mode and you can do whatever. Oops. For those of you wondering, and I believe I already said this, the plan is going to be a basic permissions plugin with you know, Vault and bucket integration, and then after that I want to redo the Java series, and I need you guys' opinion, and now's a good time because I've been thinking about redoing the Java tutorial series because the current one is not very good. But last time I tried to make a Java tutorial series, it didn't get very good ratings. It didn't get nearly as many views and likes as the other server. As the other plugin, as the other videos. I really can't talk right now. So would you guys be interested in a Java coding tutorial series, just plain old Java, starting with the hello world and moving up from there? And if so, I was thinking that a fun way of going about doing it is, rather than just going through like with Bucket and you know, doing a new sample plugin, I was thinking about doing something fun, and the first thing that popped in my mind is a text-based RPG. I know that you guys have all heard of them, but basically, you know, building on a text-based RPG, starting with printing out hello world, and then eventually getting user input, and then, you know, decision making and random and all of those different things. So I think it would be fun to learn Java, which is very important for making Bucket plugins, but doing it in a fun way through something like a text-based RPG. So if you guys have an interest in that, let me know, because that's what I want to do, but I also want to make sure that that you guys are all happy. Ritalini. Graphics programs with Java, that's actually my favorite thing to do. Java has a built-in API called Swing, and it's great for creating GUIs. Now, before I would get into GUIs, I would want to focus on starting with you know, the basics, but eventually I'd be happy to get into that, because that's my favorite There we go. Alright, so I guess we're going to restart the server. Alright. So yes, I can do a tutorial series on graphics a little bit later once we get a little bit farther. But that's probably my favorite thing to do, and when I'm coding in my free time, that's pretty much what I do. So I would definitely be happy to show nice layouts. It's not what you would think it is, because coding the layout is code. It's not like dragging components visually. But once you get the hang of it and you get pretty good at it, it's pretty easy and pretty powerful. All right, so let's just wait for the server to turn back on. There we go. All right, and I guess this should enable the end. So if you guys want to hang out on here and find the end, go ahead. Just don't forget that this server is going to get deleted. I guess probably tomorrow morning. This was just for this video. So if you want to hang out now, that's fine. And yeah, you guys should all have creative now, because I set the default game mode to creative. And you should be good there. Alright guys, I'm thinking about heading off now. Not too much to do right now, and I'm starting to lose my ability to speak coherently, I guess because I'm tired. So if there's anything else that you guys need, just let me know, and otherwise I'm going to head off for the night. And I will put this on YouTube tomorrow. I will put the code on YouTube tomorrow. And that's about it. Alright guys, I'm gonna head off, but I need to do the classic goodbye. So, as always, subscribe if you want to see more. Comment with what you want to learn. If you liked this video, click the like button once I put it on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, then go ahead and click the like button. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will try to do more live streams, you know, for fun, and you know, for like, you know, subscriber milestones, like for milestones and events, you know, holidays, because I feel like this was a lot of fun, and you guys had a lot of fun, I hope. So, I will see you guys tomorrow with this video and another new one. Thanks so much, or rather today, actually. Thanks so much, guys. It really means a lot that all of you spent your New Year's with me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.